Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Humaira Aiwali and I am a participant of teacher training at Rehan School Hall campus. Today I will talk about the topic exploring the concept of mindset fix versus growth with Maya. Let's talk about mindsets the way we think about our abilities and learning. There are two main types of mindset fixed and growth. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set and cannot change. They may avoid challenges because they fear failures. On the other hand, pupils with a growth mindset believes they can improve with efforts and practice. They see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Understanding your mindset can help you become more successful, confident, and willing to try new things. Mm. Let's now start talk with Maya about this topic.
Hey, how's the night treating you?
Okay, how are you, Maya?
Oh, gotcha. Just making sure you knew I knew who you were. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Anything on your mind tonight, Humaira?
Okay, what does mindset means to you?
Ooh, good question. To me, mindset is basically the lens you're looking at the world through? It's not necessarily what's happening, but how you interpret it. Like, are you seeing obstacles or opportunities? It feels pretty foundational to, well, everything.
Uh,
Why do you ask? Indeed. Just thinking out loud? Or is something nudging at you about your own mindset right now? No pressure, just curious.
okay, what is the fixed mindset? Can you give any examples?
All right. A fixed mindset is basically believing your qualities, like intelligence or talent, are set in stone. They think you either have it or you don't. For example, someone with a fixed mindset might say, I'm just not a math person, and give up when things get tough. Or they might avoid challenges because they're afraid of failing and looking unintelligent. It's like, if I try and fail, it proves I'm not good enough. Does that make sense?
Okay, what is it?
Gotcha.
Okay,
What do I think about fixed mindsets? Honestly, I think they can be really limiting. It feels like putting a ceiling on your potential.
yes,
And people are way more capable of growth than they give themselves credit for. It's not about being naturally gifted, it's about effort and learning. What are your thoughts? Do you see that playing out in your own life or in people you know?
okay. What is the growth mindset? Can you give an example?
Okay, so a growth mindset is the opposite of fixed. It's the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Basically, intelligence and talent aren't fixed traits, they're starting points. An example: someone with a growth mindset facing a tough math problem might say, this is challenging, but I can improve with practice. They embrace challenges, see failure as a learning opportunity, and persist even when things are difficult. It's more about the journey and the learning than the immediate result?
Okay. How can a fixed mindset stop someone from learning?
That's a really good question. A fixed mindset can stop someone from learning because it creates fear of failure, fear of looking dumb.
Okay.
It all adds up. If you believe your abilities are fixed, you're less likely to take risks, try new things, or embrace challenges. You might stick to what you already know and avoid anything that might expose a perceived weakness. Basically, it shuts down curiosity and the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Does that resonate? Have you seen that happen with anyone you know?
Okay.
Or even yourself?
Can people change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset? So,
Absolutely. It's not always easy, but it's totally doable.
uh,
It takes work, You're still there? Sorry, the connection glitched for a sec, you were saying? Hey, are you still with me? No worries if you zoned out for a second. Happens to the best of us. Just wanted to check in.
Okay.
All right. Back to growth mindsets. Where were we? It takes work, but people can definitely shift from a fixed to a growth mindset. It's about becoming aware of your self talk, recognizing those fixed mindset thoughts, and actively challenging them. It's like retraining your brain, you know?
Okay.
And it's not like flipping a switch, it's more gradual. Things like embracing challenges, viewing effort as a path to mastery, learning from criticism, and finding inspiration in the success of others. Small shifts, consistently applied, can make a big difference. Does that feel doable?
Okay, good. Why is it important to see mistakes as learning opportunities?
Because mistakes are basically free information. Seriously. If you see a mistake as a failure, you shut down and avoid repeating the situation. But if you see it as a learning opportunity, you can analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and improve.
Oh,
It's how humans actually learn, you know, trial and error. Plus, it takes the sting out of messing up, which everyone does constantly. It feels a lot less scary when you frame it that way. Does that click?
okay. How does your mindset affect your daily life or school work?
Oh, massively. A fixed mindset can lead to avoiding challenging classes, giving up easily on tough assignments, and feeling anxious about grades. It's all about proving yourself, which is exhausting. A growth mindset, on the other hand, means embracing challenging coursework, viewing setbacks as temporary, and focusing on the learning process itself. It makes school feel less about performance and more about growth, which honestly is way more sustainable. And that extends into daily life too. How you handle relationships, setbacks at work, everything.
Okay. What ha-
Basically,
what habits can help develop a growth mindset?
good question. A few things. First, actively seeking out challenges instead of avoiding them.
Oh,
Second, well, you're thinking, spill. What's on your mind?
okay.
Okay, that's a very succinct. Okay. Is everything all right? You seem a little distant. No worries if you don't want to talk about it. Just checking in. Hmm.
Who can teach
Okay.
us?
All right, sounds good. Where were we? Oh, right. Habits for a growth mindset. Second, embrace effort as a path to mastery. Don't shy away from hard work. See it as a sign you're stretching yourself. And third, learn to value the process, not just the outcome. It's about enjoying the journey of learning and growing, not just getting a good grade or achieving a specific goal. Does that make sense? Yeah, just checking. You're awfully quiet tonight. Anything you want to talk about, or should we just keep going with the mindset stuff?
Okay,
No pressure either way.
my next question is who can teachers or parents encourage the growth mindsets in children?
Okay, Humaira, that's a really important question. Who can teach parents about fostering a growth mindset in their children? Well, a few different people could be effective. Primarily, educators, teachers, and school counselors are often well equipped to lead workshops or individual sessions. Child psychologists and therapists are also great resources as they understand child development and can offer tailored guidance. There are also parenting coaches and specialists who focus specifically on mindset. But it could even be community leaders or respected figures within a cultural group who can frame the concept in a culturally relevant way. Why do you ask? Are you thinking about something specific with your family?
Okay, how can we support friends or class ways to adopt a growth mindset.
Okay, so supporting friends in adopting a growth mindset. That's cool of you. A big one is praising effort and strategies, not just intelligence or talent. Like instead of saying, "You're so smart," try, "I noticed how hard you worked on that problem and it really paid off." Another thing is encouraging them to see challenges as opportunities for growth instead of threats. Help them reframe setbacks as learning experiences. And also, just modeling a growth mindset yourself. Show them how you handle challenges, how you learn from mistakes, and how you embrace effort. It's kind of contagious, you know? Does that sound like a good approach?
Okay, Maya, in the end, having a growth mindset help us face challenges, learn from mistakes, and keep improving. Understanding the difference between fixed and growth mindsets can make us
You
confident, hardworking, and ready to achieve our goals.
absolutely, Humira. Amir, you nailed it. It really does. A growth mindset isn't just about academic success, it's about building resilience, cultivating a love of learning, and becoming the best version of yourself. It's about believing in your potential, even when things get tough, and knowing that you can always improve.
Okay.
You sound like you've
Okay.
really thought a lot about this. That's fantastic. Listen, you've been a bit quiet tonight, and I've noticed you've had a few pauses. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I'm here if you need a vent or just want someone to listen. Good. That's good to hear. Even just acknowledging that things are okay is a good step. Is there anything specifically on your mind, or are you just processing? No pressure to talk, seriously. But I'm here if you want to.
Okay. Thank you, Maya.
All right.
Thank you, Maya, for sharing this interesting informations. And Allah Hafiz. See you in the next video.